just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's start this week off right. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. Welcome back to the GMS show. I am your host. Hey, happy new year, man. We made it. How about that? Give a second before we go into any topic, man. Give yourself a round of applause for making it to another year. Give yourself a round of applause, man. Give yourself a pat on the back, man. Thank whatever higher power you believe in for making it another year, because some people do not get that chance, man. GMS fam, the green room, man. Tap into that live chat. Let me know you are here. What's up, Glittery Bubbles, Rob, Justice, King, Lukey, 313, Capo, motherfucking Fooster Files is in the building. Evan is in the building. What's going on, y'all? Hey, man, you know we start out every podcast with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. I am sending healing energy and positive vibes to everybody right now because like I said, we have made it another year. We are blessed to see another year. We are blessed to breathe this air because some people do not get that chance. And I definitely want to start out this pod with first and foremost sending my condolences and my rest in peace, my love and my prayers to Gangsta Boo and her family and her loved ones. You know, we lost another legend right before the New Year's. I'm talking about right before New Year, the New Year came to greet us. Gangsta Boo has left this earth, man, and somebody who was definitely revamping their career in a different way. She was always a legend, but you know, in this game in hip hop, you know, they're quick to throw our legends away or dismiss or overlook our legends and, you know, not give them the props that they deserve. And she was just getting those flowers from the younger generation of females that were coming up in this game. And not just getting that love, but also, you know, appearing on songs with the younger generation and killing it, because you never really lose it. When it's in you, it's in you. And I know that from personal experience. When you have it, you have it. There's no age cap on it. They might put an age gap on whether or not you be relevant in hip hop or whatever the case may be, but when it comes to being a legend and making sure that you stamp yourself in this culture, there's no age limit on that. And we have a lot of legends out there who end up passing away and not getting their flowers while they were here. And I'm glad that she did, you know, in multiple ways. You know, she was on Drink Champs and was able to get her flowers there, you know, her golden flowers. And, you know, it's fucked up because I don't know the facts of the situation yet. We just know that they found her on a porch at a home in Memphis. There reportedly is no foul play, and the first really reports that I saw was an overdose. And I don't want to put that on her already unless it's come out to be a fact. But we will have that quick conversation because, you know, it's no surprise being that she was from a group that heavily promotes drug use and has for a long time. And this is not me trying to preach or trying to come down or try to be like, yeah, they talking about the drugs, so she deserved it. No, nobody deserves that shit. Especially when you seem like you a good person. I think this is just another testament to what we have to be careful for and be mindful for in the culture, and being able to, you know, really take control of, you know, yourself and your vices and, you know, the things that you may be into or whatever the case may be. You know, I rest in peace to her and Lord Infamous. You know, Lord Infamous passed away a few years ago, and, you know, another staple in the 3-6 Mafia crew, man. And it's like, it's sad to see it happen, especially for somebody who was still really active out here. You know, I want to send my prayers and condolences. You know, Gangsta Boo really seemed like a dope person. You know, I was following her and the things that she was doing out here, and it's just sad to see. And I saw the love that people were showing and people were giving out, man. She touched a lot of people. And I know for a fact she's going to be really missed, not just by her peers and her loved ones, but, you know, by the culture as a whole. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. You will not be forgotten. You set a tone out here. And I'm most definitely sure the boys over there at 3-6, they gonna carry on your name forever, man. Shout out LaChat too. You know, she wasn't the only female over there in Memphis really rocking it like that. You know what I'm saying? LaChat was another one too, and I know she's hurting right now, so I want to send my love out to her. Yeah, man. Really sad, really sad, really sad. Put an RIP in the chat for Gangsta Boo, man. Rest in peace. Gone too soon, man. Really too soon, man. A lot of people dying young. 43 is very young. Very, very young. Now, to move away a little bit from that sad space, that sad, depressing space, Uncle Murda has released, and I wanted to make sure I talked about this because we got other things that we need to discuss here, man. I got a lot of things on the topics today. But Uncle Murda released his 2022 wrap up, and it was very interesting. I will say this was his best wrap up yet. The best one in my opinion. Cause so much shit happened this year, so many things to cover. And then on top of that, not just because he covered a lot of things, but he found time to squeeze in some of the last things that happened in the year, like literally within the last few days of 2022. He was able to squeeze those parts in the song, which was I once again incredible. I can't play it on here obviously because, you know, we'll get that young copyright strike, but I will say there were a few things that he mentioned that is going to kind of coexist with the other topics I have to talk about. You know, he brought up something when it came to the Tory Lanez trial, right? And I think what he rapped about when it came to that situation is probably the most accurate you can get when it comes to somebody who is not looking at it from a biased lens, but just seeing shit for how it is. So even if it came down to, even if like it just played out the way that he rapped it was the way that it played out, because the way that he ended that verse was by talking about the phone call leaking from jail, and now it actually looking like he being the one that did it, which is ultimately what moved a lot of people over to that side who weren't thinking it at first. You know what I'm saying? Me being one of those people who was on the fence after hearing Kelsey's story, I'm like, yo, something's wrong with this. But after that phone call leaked, holy shit. If you're somebody that still doubts the fact that Tory Lanez was shooting at, like, here's the thing. You have to say he shot Megan because he was shooting wild. So even if his intention wasn't to actually shoot her, his dumb ass was shooting erratically to the point where one skipped up and fragments hit her foot. So do I believe he intentionally shot her like the literal dance bitch dance, I'm about to shoot you? No, but I do honestly think now that he was in a drunken state of mind and was wild and did some dumbass shit that he probably wouldn't have did if he wasn't that drunk. But that's what happens when you get drunk as fuck and you put yourself in a certain situation when you don't need to. He also said in that rap, he said, why the fuck did you go and pick him back up? Like, why? Why did you go pick this nigga back up? Imagine if they never turned around to go get back Tory, man. We would still, come on, man. What else did he mention? Did y'all listen to it? Yeah, shout out to Skills, man. Skills VA is the originator of the wrap up, but Uncle Murda came and stole that shit, New York style. Didn't fucking give a shit. They were beefing about that too. It was a beef about that, but then he just kind of said fuck it and gave it up, I guess. I don't know if Skills still does it. That's another fucked up part about it. Like, imagine you start some shit and then somebody comes in and takes the idea, does it themselves, and then it gets so popular on their side that nobody even thinks about the fact that you do it. I would stop doing it too, to be honest. Doesn't matter if I'm really great at it or not. It's like, niggas stole the idea. This is like when, you know, popular tech motherfuckers steal. Like, this is like when Mark Zuckerberg stole Facebook. You feel me? Somebody else had the plan. Mark Zuckerberg see it and say, you know what? I could take that and I could do it better. And he fucking did it and became a fucking multi-billionaire. I know that. Oh my God. Oh man. Imagine the guy that truly invented Facebook, and now you got this extraterrestrial uncooked turkey meat faced looking motherfucker making billions of dollars on your idea. Blasphemous. But he talked about a lot of things. He talked about Gunna. He talked about Young Thug. He talked about Kanye. He talked about Drake, R. Kelly, 50 Cent, Will Smith, Chris Rock. Oh, he had a nice little bar in there for Jada and Chris and Will and shit. And for August. Oh, Lord. He talked about everybody. Jay-Z, Nori, George Floyd, Mace, Tiffany Haddish, Adidas, Stacey Dash, Antonio Brown, Young Miami, Academics, Freddie Gibbs. He was saying Freddie Gibbs was getting robbed and beat up and all types of crazy shit. Talked about Lori Harvey, Scottie Pippen, Draymond Green, the fight with him and Jordan Poole. He talked about everything. And I think that, like I said, it was one of the best wrap-ups that we had from him, because there's so much shit that happened over 2022. And it feels weird going into this year knowing that there's going to be a lot more crazy shit to happen. Because it's not over, man. It's not over. Every year we ask ourselves, how can we top the year before? And next thing you know, more disaster, more fuckery ensues. How can we make it? How can we get to a point where we calm down on the bullshit? Everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to have a moment. Everybody wants to be trending. How do we hit the reset button? Is there a reset button? How do we calm the youth down? How do we stop people from making dumbass decisions? How can we do that? You can't really. No matter what you do, you're in the eye of, especially when you're somebody in the public eye. When you're somebody in the public eye, you make certain decisions. It's amplified, it's magnified to a certain degree. And that's really what that was. Like Master P and Romeo. Now they're good now. He's good. They're good. They talked about their shit. But that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Those things can be resolved outside of the internet. You ain't got to go to the internet to try to put everybody on blast or try to make a moment, try to get likes and comments all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, and on top of that, it being deep rooted family issues, shit that people don't even know about besides you and your family. They're never going to get it. All you're doing is putting people on each side. That's what social media is built for, that validation. People going here to write statuses all fucking day just to fucking have somebody feel bad for them, or somebody to come and reach out a hand of sympathy. People trying to prove that they got it, or prove that they good, or prove that they happy when you could tell that these people are miserable. I got a motherfucker on my Facebook who I know for a fact has herpes. The big herp. Yet this motherfucker always talks about how good sex is with a partner. Not because they're trying to be like, yeah, I have great sex with my partner, but because they're trying to prove to their partner's ex that their sex is better than what they had, which is the dumbest shit in the world, because I'm sure if that motherfucker knew you had herpes, they wouldn't give a fuck about none of that. But it's the illusion. It's the illusion. People want you to believe that they are a certain type of person when they're not. People like to make you believe that they aren't going through real life issues and have real life problems going on in their life, because they're trying to prove that they're so good and that they got everything under control. It's cap. Speaking of cap, Gervonta Davis. If you didn't see what happened with Gervonta Davis, oh man, the headlines and the phone call went out so quick. Help me, he's gonna kill me, help. Man, do we ever step back and think about the trend of things? Now, I'm not saying that there are no domestic abusers out here, because there definitely are. But toxic relationships, 9 times out of 10, people are more toxic than they are regular in a relationship. And it's most of the time, it's both the people doing toxic shit to each other, and it's whoever gets to the phone first type shit, or whoever gets in front of the story type shit. She can call the police, get this nigga arrested, say he beat her and all types of shit, and they'll run with it. This is why niggas always got to have their phone out to record some shit, because they don't want to be the one, because they will automatically be the ones in the wrong. She got in front of that shit. She called the police. He said he did this, said he's going to kill her, all types of shit. He got arrested, didn't even have a chance to say his side till he got out. And by the time he got out, everything was already circulating. People bringing up old videos of him snatching up his girl and shit. Like, yeah, of course. Oh, you guys didn't think he was an abuser? Look at this. Then come to find out, this chick was over here doing some crazy shit. Shitting on his toothbrush. Spitting in his face. Ripping his clothes. Probably hitting them and shit. And what you think he's supposed to do? He's a professional boxer. He is somebody who can literally go to prison if he decides to fight outside of his profession. AKA if he starts a fight. If he goes out and does some foul, starts beating on somebody, he can get charged with attempted murder type shit because of his profession. And you over here trying to provoke this man. Somebody who is, and on top of that, he has a fight coming up. Had a fight coming up. And you think he just about to fuck all this shit up because he want to just beat on you? Then she comes out and recants her story and starts saying that, oh, this didn't happen. He didn't beat her and he didn't do that and she was this and that. Can we really start asking the question or really start putting a petition together to get these lying motherfuckers out of here? If you lie about a situation, especially a horrible situation, if you lie about getting beat, you lie about getting raped, you lie about any of those things, you have to be held accountable for your actions. There needs to be some type of repercussions in the law that put these people in a situation to where they cannot get away with this type of shit. What type of laws can we create to get people who falsely accuse motherfuckers up out of here? It's like you forget about these people. And the only person left in the spotlight or there for the story is the person that was accused. I forgot what pod I was watching, but they asked the question, hey, where's that girl that lied on Chris Brown? The girl that said Chris Brown sexually assaulted her, and then come to find out he released text messages to show that that wasn't the case. All of a sudden, boom, poof, she's gone. Not talking about her. No charges, no anything. What the fuck happened to her? Where are these people at? Why are there no consequences? It's bad and worse than you think, because I'm bringing that, as a matter of fact, I'm bringing that instance up for a reason. Because once again, just recently when Chris Brown was having to try, the Michael Jackson, that's what it was. When they backed out from having Chris Brown do the Michael Jackson tribute. Of course, tweets up talking about, you guys forget Chris Brown is an abuser. What about the girl that he allegedly sexually assaulted, blah, blah, blah. Did you not see that was a false story, or did you guys just completely ignore that shit and run with it? This is what I'm saying. There has to be repercussions for this shit. People have to take accountability for their actions. People want a story, though. People want to go viral. People want people to feel bad for them. Like people ain't got shit to worry about in their personal life already. They want you to feel bad for them. I got it so bad, and he did this or she did that, and I'm a single mom, or I got nobody. Do you understand? Nobody actually gives a fuck about any of that. Nobody gives a fuck what you're going through, because they're going through some shit already. They may send you I'm sorry. They may send a little caring emoji on your fucking status. But they ain't lending no helping hand. They ain't finna help you get out of your situation. They ain't got no answers for you. They trying to figure it out them damn selves. You talk about people who try to get away from toxicity, or people that try to find happiness in the best way that they can, and then you have people that'll try to rip it away from you because they're not happy and they don't have it figured out. Misery loves company, you know? Recently, matter of fact, a few days ago, actor LaKeith Stanfield revealed that he was engaged. He's engaged. He's with this girl. He posted up the pictures on Instagram. Great shit. Happy for the guy, man. He looked happy, smiling big, right? And shortly after that, this girl reveals that she has a baby with Keith, with the caption, going into the new year not being a secret family anymore. A secret family. Let me make sure I get this post right. Can you look at this? Look at what she posted. Let me go back. Because she said a secret family. How do you say how do you call it a secret family and then try to expose a nigga for being a deadbeat when the pictures that you posted had him in it? A secret? Why? Is it a secret because he didn't post it to social media? See, the thing about this shit is it's hilarious to me because some of these women will try to use the kid as a way to make the guy look fucked up because they're not with the guy anymore. It's not about him being a deadbeat because clearly he was in those pictures. He was in that slideshow. The problem was he didn't show you off. He didn't put you on the internet. Now all of a sudden, because he posted his fiance, somebody he wants to be with, now all of a sudden he's spending more time with her than he does his kid. I mean, judging by how people react to certain situations or how people go about certain situations, you can kind of give an educated guess of what type of person they are. Because, I mean, social media is running with the narrative that he's a deadbeat because this girl came out of nowhere, and it was because, you know, of course, believe all women, not just all women, but black women specifically. And if they tell you that this man did X, Y, and Z without you ever hearing anything from that guy at all, anything from his side, I mean, it wouldn't fucking dawn on you that maybe if I'm LaKeith Stanfield and I'm a fucking deadbeat and I just had a secret family for a whole year or whatever, why would the first post I put up of any relationship be me being engaged with a woman that's not the mother of my child? Do you think that man is that dumb to put himself in that situation? What is it that she's not telling us? What is it that we don't know? Why is LaKeith all of a sudden a deadbeat? And what makes your family a secret just because you're not on the internet? You would have thought you didn't know you had a fucking baby with LaKeith Stanfield, dummy. People want their moments, bro. They don't care what it does to a person. They don't care what it does to their reputation. They don't care what it does to their work life, their actual everyday life. They just want people to feel bad for them. You'll put up any narrative. You'll start any bullshit. Look at this shit. How you got people running around calling a nigga a deadbeat, and only in the pictures you have up here are him in the life of his child. niggas dancing. Look, niggas in front. How you go start a narrative that the nigga's a deadbeat? He's literally being a dad in front of his child. And y'all was a secret family, but you ain't post shit. You was, which tells me you was cool with it, right? You was cool with it. If you didn't want to be a secret family, you should have let that nigga know, hey, we not finna be no secret. I'm finna put this out here. Oh, I'm pretty sure that wasn't his reasoning, though. He didn't say, hey, I want to keep us a secret. Come on, man. This shit don't make no sense to me. You try to drag a man's name through the mud who hasn't done anything really to disrespect you or put you in a position to where he's embarrassing you on the fucking internet. See, that's what people don't understand, the difference between real life and the internet. Handle your business in real life. But having public perception put somebody in a box and make them out to be a horrible person because of the problems that y'all going through, that's demonic. Speaking of demonic, here's another chick who popped up out of nowhere and put these messages up because, of course, clout chasers follow each other. And these niggas in the industry who talk to random bitches who look for clout on a daily basis. Like, first of all, you on TikTok trying to expose messages from LaKeith Stanfield in a time where you don't even know if this nigga was in a relationship or not. You just put it out there because you part of the, oh, LaKeith wanted to get me pregnant. First of all, this is what this weird thirst fucking, just look what the fuck she said. She said, looks like he was trying to get everyone pregnant. Okay? First she smiles at the camera, and then she posted a private text message between her and LaKeith from August. She texted LaKeith and said, hey LaKeith, I'm worried that I might be pregnant. I've been late on my period for a few weeks. I just want to know I'll be able to contact you once I know if I'm pregnant. He said, hey, can I call you? She said, yeah. And he said, didn't you take a morning after pill? How is that possible? So, first of all, if LaKeith was out here trying to get everyone pregnant, why in the fuck would you post the reply of him saying, didn't you take a morning after pill? How is that possible? Clearly he wasn't trying to get you pregnant. Clearly. There's another message that you sent the next day. Why didn't you post that? Seems like a clout chaser to me. But people will do anything just to put their name in the fucking mix of shit. Not even realizing what it's making them look like. But they just do it. Young Thug about to go away for life. Can you believe that? I can. Type of shit niggas would do to fuck up their own lives, man. I mean, you could say free Young Thug all day, but the music isn't gonna make me disregard what happened in our own community and what we continue to let slide all the fucking time. We can't be over here preaching to do better, talking about how we need to change up the content and the music, talk about how we need to try to look out for the youth. Meanwhile, we trying to support the very shit that's fucking up the generation and fucking up the community. I can guarantee you right now, if Thug beat these charges, which is very slim chance, but if he did, he would come out talking the same shit. Nothing would change. We have to hold our own accountable. And also, I hope this is a wake-up call for a lot of these dudes that are in charge of their crews, in charge of their labels, or in charge of their, conglomerate, the head guy in they group. And if y'all out here doing some shit that you shouldn't, that you ain't got no business doing, you need to correct that shit. Because not only are they using lyrics, you will get snitched on. It is a 100% chance you will get told on. Funny how So many people from the hood talk about all the snitches that exist, yet nobody wants to take heed because they believe that somehow they are exempt from having disloyal niggas around you. And on top of that, the streets is not about loyalty. There is a one-up on everybody's mind. Do you even understand that? It's very rare for you to get somebody that really is down for you, that will ride for you, and that will die and kill for you for real. Who will really hold it down for you without actually looking for something or looking for handouts. A lot of these guys were looking for opportunities. There was no real loyalty. There was no real love. There was no real anything. And you see it now. Stop expecting it. They are looking at all of you too, by the way. That's another thing. People think they so big. They think they so important. They think they got shit locked down so much to the point where they don't think that they being watched either. Nah, it's everybody. Everybody. And I'm quite frankly tired of seeing niggas go down for some bullshit. Especially people in positions to change their families' lives. If you're in a position to do something and to change the trajectory of what it is that you do for your family, for the better, please, man, please change up what it is that you're doing, bro. Change it up. Get rid of the loose ends. Get rid of the people that don't do shit. If you are somebody who is very active out here in these streets, cut those ties. Fucking queefs. Yeah, I said it. Yo, fucking quaffs. Now let me say this real quick. There's this shift going on right now. I feel like we have a shift in the mindset going on. And one thing that I want to make sure that we leave back in 2022 is the follower mindset. I want people to think for themselves a lot more. Come up with your own ideas. Get more creative. Do something that you really have a passion for. If there was something that's been on your mind for a long time, whether it be months, years, something that you always wanted to do, start doing that shit today, tomorrow, as soon as you can. Stop holding yourself back. I feel like sooner or later this world is going to say fuck it. And I want everybody to enjoy themselves as much as they can before anything goes to shit. I believe and I encourage a lot of people to do so. I think it's very important for us to really tap into who we are and what we are able to do as human beings and really focus on that. Our time is limited. People be dropping dead by the second. We cannot get our time back. So use it wisely. Now, what up? What up, Ace? What else was I going to say? I had some other things on the agenda today. Oh, yeah. The 3Gs podcast has a TikTok account now. So you guys can go on TikTok and follow us there. Starting to catch a little bit of traction. Show your love. Show your love. I wanted to say that real quick. I wanted to make sure I plug that. But there was this trend going around, man. This shit pissed me off, man. There is this trend going around of people putting their loved ones on camera and telling them that somebody passed away, somebody famous or somebody important passed away. And for one, it kind of shows you how desensitized we are as a society, but also how fucking dumb teenagers are. Like, I mean, you gotta be a different type of fucking stupid to try to add any type of trauma into anybody's life. Like, we already have to deal with that on a daily basis, where we go in and see we see trending topics and people, oh, so and so passed away, but then you make it an actual trending thing to go on TikTok and try to prank people that somebody passed away. I mean, it also kind of exposes our over the top love for celebrities and how it would affect us. But at the same time, that's inhumane. That's heartless. And I say this because if you guys didn't see, Angela Bassett's son, for whatever reason, decided to join in on the trend and record his mom and his dad as he said, "Oh my God, Michael B. Jordan dead at 30, and she turned around and freaked out." And then this dumb motherfucker posted it as if she hasn't been dealing with the death of Chadwick Boseman, another co-star of hers in Black Panther. This little fucking idiot. And then immediately went on the internet and apologized. Because I'm pretty sure she smacked him the fuck up like she did Ike in the back of that limo. I would have did that. I mean, his daddy was there. I'm pretty sure he, bah, motherfucker. Like, how do you not think? How do you not think? Is he that disconnected? As a teenager, I mean, I don't think he's, how is he? Yeah, I think he's a teenager. However old he is, are these teenagers that disconnected from life? Are you that disconnected from trauma that you can't even think to yourself before you do some shit? Hey, maybe I shouldn't do this because it would affect my mom in a certain way. Because she had just lost somebody. Then on top of that, just put out a new movie where they had to pay tribute to this person's life. And then now another co-star. Oh man, I wonder how that household is looking right now. They shit on that boy all day. I'm telling you, all day they shit on that boy. Well deserved. I couldn't believe it. It was some fuck shit, but hey. This new generation, that's what they give us. Jesus. Jesus is the reason for the season. Uh-oh. Damn, I was gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna save it for Wednesday because I think there might be more that unfolds in the next couple days. But if you didn't see it, Tariq Nasheed is into it with this LGBTQ cat who is taking that stereotypical route where, you know, you can talk about somebody and when they talk about you back and make certain jokes about you being LGBTQ, then you turn around and say, well, I guess it's because they're gay and they might want to have something to do with me. So I guess he's alleging that Tariq Nasheed is a bussy boy. But that's typical. That's what happens. That's the rebuttal as always. Nothing ever logical or to ever try to rebuttal in a point where it kind of supports your argument. It's more so just, hey, you must like booty because you call me moist and you call me this. It's just a weird situation, bro, and they always do that weird shit. And it's funny because they'll be the ones that say, why you worried about me? Why you got to talk about me? Why you worried about this? Why you worried about that? This same guy who was saying this shit about Tariq, his pinned tweet, the tweet that he has up on his shit pinned to the top, is him talking about Charlemagne the God. Somebody who I'm quite sure doesn't even know he exists. But you talking about why somebody worried about you. Hey man, fuck the tendencies. It happens all the fucking time. That's why people just don't get into it with them motherfuckers, or they just say the most harsh shit that they can because they know the rebuttal is gonna be on some weird shit. That's really what it is. It's not even so much so that niggas is so hateful. It's just that we kind of know the rebuttal at this point. If I say something to you, I'm 100% sure you're gonna come back with some, oh, you must be gay. So it's no point. There's really no point to go back and forth, which is another reason why Tariq should not even entertain it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You giving validity to what this nigga's saying. You might as well not worry about what them niggas gonna say, because they gonna say the same shit over and over again. Let them bask in their own shit. We gonna get to that Wednesday though, because I know some more shit is gonna go down. I want to make sure that it's not left on deaf ears, man. Love your loved ones, man. Love your loved ones. Make sure you continue to hold on to those memories, create new ones. Be mindful, be thoughtful, be caring, be loving. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that shit is a part of who you are, man. This life is way too short. We lose people every day. It's not even just about celebrities, man. It's about the people we love at home too. Make sure you love your loved ones, man. Make sure you show love, give people their flowers while they're here on this earth. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. Love and prayers out to her family, her loved ones. Shout out to 3-6 Mafia. They done lost a few. So make sure you send your love and condolences over that way, man. I know they're going to push forward, keep a memory alive. Anybody in the chat that's a fan of Gangsta Boo, I hope y'all do the same as well. Y'all know what time it is. Let me turn this motherfucking song up, man. Let me turn this song up. I've been working on beats all day, man. I'm on like my 4th, 5th one. I've been cooking up some oh my lords. Been cooking up some oh my lords. Y'all gonna hear him soon, man. I got a beat tape coming out. Another one. I ain't released one in some months, man, but I'm gonna release one very, very, very soon. Make sure you stay on the lookout for that. Hey, I'm gonna be going live, man, playing music and beats. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go live on my Twitch after this and play some beats for y'all. So you don't really have to have an account. You can just click the link and watch me live. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna vibe out. I'm gonna post the link on my community page, so make sure you hit that link when you see it pop up on my channel, all right? I'm trying to go have a good time over on Twitch for a little bit. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna post the link here first. I'm still gonna post it on my community page, but I'm gonna post it here first so y'all know, so y'all have it. So y'all can click that and be on standby. It's only gonna be another 5 minutes after the live is over, so. On the one, did I use the NPC on the one I'm playing now? No, I didn't. But what you're gonna see, what I did use the MPD is what I have. What I did use the MPD for, you will hear on Twitch. And I made some really cold ass shit today. So make sure y'all tap that link, save it. I'm going live on there in about 5 minutes, all right? So you don't want to miss that. Don't miss that. Take that link. Tap in with me, GMS fam, the green room. I'll see y'all there. We out.